Yes, guys, let's start session. Any problem with the mic?
Yeah, am I audible? Harsha
Voice?
Trainings. Yeah, am I audible? Hello.
And guys,
Audible, right?
Yeah.
now I can check my voice.
Yes, audible. Our voice is audible, right?
Okay. In the last session, what we discussed?
Versions. Versions.
Yes. So can you, just list out in the chat box, or you can also unmute mic. Try to unmute today. We'll see. Are you able to do that? Just tell me what are the topics we covered in the last session from the Python. We started Python, right? Introduction part is going on. In the introduction, what I discussed, just list out in the chart box at least. So list out in the chart box so that I'm going to understand how many of you remember the last concepts. Yes, everyone please respond because daily you are listening class, right? I'm expecting the response from everyone, but not one, two people. Okay, everyone should respond in the chat box at least. Okay. First versions. Okay, one of them has responded versions. Any other? Yesterday, what I discussed last?
Versions of Python and its dates actually.
Okay. Let me explain. Let me recap. I think you need the recap more, right? Fine. See, up to now I discussed about. See, in the last session I explained about how to download, how to install the Python software. Okay, how to download, how to install the Python software. I explained it, and also before that I explained about the versions of the Python. Okay, and before that I given the introduction to Python, like what is Python, why Python, applications of Python, all these I discussed. Just you have to list out. So try to remember the at least the titles. I'm not asking any big definition for you or complex definition for you. So try to remember the at least what titles of the concepts. For example, introduction we discussed. In that introduction, what is Python we discussed. Applications of the Python means in the real time where we use Python we discussed. Different versions we discussed. Okay, and we discussed how to download Python, how to install Python. Like just to try to respond like this. Okay, understood? So let me recap here. Now we are discussing the part 1. I said Python I classified into total 4 parts. Part 1 introduction to Python. Part 2 fundamentals of Python. Part 3 core Python topics. And part 4 advanced Python topics. Now we started which one? Part 1 introduction to Python. Okay. In this introduction, I explained to you like what is Python, why Python, so where we use Python, who download Python, when download Python. Like I explained all these points. Okay. Like Python is what actually? It is a programming language or scripting language. It is developed by a computer scientist. Name is what here? Guido van Rossum. And this Python development was started in the year of 1989 and the first public release was in the year of 1991. I explained all these very clearly. And also, I explained about the applications of the Python, means in the real time. So, where we are using this Python, and with the help of this Python, what type of applications we can design using the Python. Okay, like Python, we are using in the artificial intelligence and machine learning, IoT, Internet of Things. Next, data science. These are the latest technologies nowadays, right? And along with that, we are also using Python in the web development. Using the Django Flask, we also can design the websites. Python also supports to design the websites using its frameworks like Django and Flask. Django is the most popular one that supports to design the small scale, medium scale, and also large scale web applications. Okay, means simply we can design the websites. Next, now our course also Python full stack web development is here. That is for you are learning what here? Course for designing the web applications. Is the most commonly and also recommended and also required one in the real time, because nowadays whenever any people start their business, okay, they need what here? Website. It's the most commonly one. That's why here we are learning that part, how to create the websites, how to create the websites. Full stack web development, in that we are learning everything A to Z. Okay. So for that here, we are going to use here Django. I explained already in the demo session also what are required for the full stack, right? And Python also supports for the game development. And also we also can design what? Desktop applications like calculator, camera, okay, calendar, these types of desktop applications like Windows based applications also we can design using the Python. So these are the real-time applications of the Python. And after this, I explained to you versions of Python. Okay, versions. Yesterday I discussed this one only, right? So total Python is available in 3 series. Okay, Python versions are available in 3 series: 1.x series, 2.x series, and also 3.x series. Here x represent subversion, like 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, something like that. Okay, right. Now here Python 1.0 version is introduced in the January 1994. But right now it is currently expired or deprecated. It is outdated. We no need to use it. Okay. Next, Python 2.0 version. It is introduced when in the year of 2000. The month is October month. Okay. Next, Python 3.0 version is introduced in 2008 December. 2008 December. Okay. Now, right now, see, at present, Python versions are available in 2 series. They are 2.x series and also 3.x series, because 1.x series is already expired. Okay. Now, right now in the 3.x series, we have a 3.13. 13 is there, right? Yesterday we saw in the website also 3.13 is going on, and in the 2.x series 2.7. These are the current versions of the Python. From the 3.x series 3.13, and 2.x series here what? 2.7. Okay, right.
Sir, I have one question here.
But which one we have to use now?
Hello.
We are going to download, we are going to install the 3.x series one. For the latest versions, I mean for the latest technologies, and also even for the web development also, we are going to use 3.x series. I said from which version we have to use 3.x series? Anybody please respond. I said yesterday, at least you have to download and install from which version of the 3.x series? At least I said, right? Anybody? Yes, from at least I said, at least, not latest one. Okay. 3.8 and above versions. Okay, now you have to download and install each version from at least 3.8 and above. I means 3.8 or 3.9 or 3.10, 12, 13, something like that. Okay. So these you have to download and install. Don't use the old versions like 3.7, 3.6, 3.2. These we should not use. Below 3.8 we should not use. However, you try to use the latest Python versions. Okay, right. Now I shown how to download, install the Python software from the python.org website also. I said just we can open the Python website by typing the Python in the Google. Okay. Now here you can click on the downloads. Click on the downloads here. Now here you can see what? A button. Download Python 3.1, 3.3. There is a subversion also is there. 0.3. Okay. If you click on this, automatically downloads. Yesterday I shown this. After downloading, now what you do? That downloaded file is available where? In the downloads. Now see, this is we downloaded. This is we downloaded. Okay. Now here you can double click on this file. So whenever you double click on this file, now you can see a dialog box like this. Okay. Now here you can click on the run button. Click on the run button. So whenever you click on the run button, there is one more dialog box. You can see here you can choose these two check boxes. I explained what is the use of the check boxes yesterday. Okay. And also after choosing these two check boxes, you can choose what? Install now option. Now whenever you click on the install now, that is going to install in the C drive. Okay. And next we can see one more screen, one more dialog box, setup in progress like this. It will take, within seconds, it is going to install automatically within seconds only. And finally, we'll get one confirmation message, setup was successful. That's it. Very, very simple to download and also install. Okay. So this is what until last session we discussed. And how to test whether this Python software is installed or not. Okay. For that, you can move to the command prompt. You can search for the command prompt. Here, in the command prompt, you can type what? Py or Python. Py or Python. Okay. Press enter. Now see, it is showing that Python. Okay, in this system, I have a 3.11.4. No worries. Okay. Now here, it is connected to Python. If the Python software is available, then only it is going to connect to Python. Otherwise, no. Okay, now? Right. So after installation, you can check like this. Fine. Now, let's move to the next topic. Okay. See, in Python, we can write the Python code or Python programs. Okay. In Python, we can write the Python code or Python programs in two ways. In two ways. So what are the two ways here? There are two modes are there. One is interactive mode and the second one is batch. Okay. One is interactive mode and the second one is what here? Batch. Let me explain one by one practically. First, I will show the interactive mode. Okay. Right. See, interactive mode means just now I said you can move to the command prompt. From here, you can connect to the Python using the Py or Python command. Here we connect to the Python shell. Now this is called here Python shell. The area, whatever you are looking right now.
సార్ నాకు ఒక డౌట్ ఉంది.
Python shell. Now here we can type the Python instructions or Python code. Let me type something. For example, I want to print a message using print function. So print is a predefined function in Python. That is used to print the result of the Python program. Now here, let's write a message. Welcome to Python. Yeah, yes, guys, you can talk now. You can talk now.
Yeah. Am I audible?
Yeah, now tell me.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, so anybody any doubt?
Yeah, I have one question, sorry. See,
Yeah, tell me.
actually, you said there are two versions, right? One is 2x, another one is 3x, right? So
Yeah,
the
yeah,
2x
yeah.
stopped with 2.7, or it will continue to 2.7, 2.8, 2.9, and then other set of series is 3.11, 12, like that. It will go on, or just want to understand that topic.
Yeah, see, that's what I said. I think yesterday also I discussed this point. Right now, we are using 3.x series only.
Okay,
Okay.
so the version 2x is stopped with up to 2.7, right?
Yeah,
So
right now
they will not.
2.7. Yeah,
Okay,
2.7 is
okay,
going on. In
okay,
the in the oldest applications, we are using this 2.7 x series.
okay.
Okay.
So they
But
will not
maybe
continue with the 2.8, 2.9. They will always
yeah,
continue with the
no,
3.13,
may not.
14, 15, like that.
Yes, may not.
Okay,
Okay, that's why I
okay,
said
okay,
one point. In the future, this also may expire. 2.x version also maybe expire.
okay.
Okay,
Got it.
that's why we are continuing with 3.x series.
Okay.
Clear?
How
Right.
frequency they are increasing the versions? Because keep on increasing, or is any within a year or 2 years? Uh, um,
Yeah,
how
I'm going to show
frequency
in the
they?
website. I'm going to show in the website that is not year wise. Maybe sometimes monthly wise only they may release. Whenever they have some requirements, okay. So they can add some new features. They can release the versions. You also can see all this information in the website.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to show if you want later. Okay, fine. See in the website. Okay, let's go to the website. I'm going to show to you if you want more about this. See, you can scroll down. See, you can scroll down and you can see about each and every version. Okay. Yes. Any doubt? No. You can see about each and every version here, right? See 3.9, 3.11, 3.10, and next you can see all these versions. Even 2.x series also you can see in the bottom. You can scroll just. See here 2.7. 2.7.17 also is there. 2.7.4, something like clear. 2.7.2.0.1. See 2.0.1, 2.2.0, 2.2.0 like that. You can see all these, and you also can download from here. There is a notes also available. Everything is available information. Okay, now I think
Yeah,
Ranjit. Okay,
yeah, I'm okay.
yeah. So everything is available here. Suppose if you want to download suppose right now I said here, which version is there? Python 3.13 is there. Suppose if you want to download the previous version, suppose 3.10, 3.11, something like that. Just you can go to this table. Suppose I want to download let's try uh, 3.10.3 for example. Okay, here download link is there. Okay, click on this. Okay, click on this. Just you can scroll down, and here you can see Windows installer option, right? Now you can click on this. Generally, you will be having Windows 32-bit and also 64-bit. Okay. However, right now everything is 64-bit only. Now we can click on this Windows installer 64-bit. If you have a Mac also, you can go for Mac also if you want. That is up to you. Right now for Windows, you can click on this. Now see it is downloading now. See at the top, downloaded. 3.10.3 version is downloaded. See, are you able to see at the top?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yes.
like that. Which version you want, you also can download by going to this table. Clear? Any doubts up to this? Anybody? Now you can unmute the mic and also talk to me. Right. Fine. It's clear, I hope. Let's continue. Now, what we are discussing?
Modes.
Right? Modes of writing the Python. Right? I said Python code or Python programs we can write in two ways. One is interactive mode and the second one is batch mode. Now we can connect to the interactive mode with what? Through command prompt. Through command prompt, we can connect to the interactive mode. This is called actually Python shell. This is called what here? Python shell. Here you can type the instruction. Just now I typed here print of welcome to Python. So print is a function. This is used to print result of the Python program. Okay. So welcome to Python. Now press enter. Now see the result immediately. Okay now. Let's take a equal to 10. You can print a here. B equal to 20. You can print B here. See, whenever we type the instruction, after typing, whenever you press enter button, it is executing. It is executing. And later you can also do, for example, any calculation C equal to A plus B. Then you also can print here C. Okay now? Right. See here we can type the simple Python instructions. However, without print also we are able to, without using print function also we are able to print all these things. See, in the Python shell it is possible. Okay now? So, why we have to use this Python shell? Just now I said, here we can type the Python instructions. But basically this Python shell, we use to test the simple Python instructions. If you want to test any simple Python code or simple Python instruction, if you want to test without creating a new file, without saving, okay, immediately can connect to the Python shell and you can type and you can press enter button, that will run without creating new file, without saving it. Okay now, so that's why this Python shell we use for what? Testing the Python instructions quickly, immediately, fast. That is the purpose of this Python shell. Okay now, right. So we also can connect to this Python shell in one more way also. How? So we can search for IDLE. See here, there is IDLE one app. Okay, IDLE one app. IDLE stands for the full form Integrated Development Language Environment. This is an editor. This is what here? Editor. Python editor. Here we can write the Python programs, we can save as a file and we can use whenever you want, we can run it. Okay. So IDLE stands for what I said? Can you respond? Integrated Development, yes. Language Environment. Okay, now? This is a full form of IDLE, Integrated Development Language Environment. This is a Python editor. Now, we can open this. Just now I said, search for IDLE. Now here you can click on this app. Now, so this is a editor. Here you can type the programs. Okay, I want to go to the Python shell, so that go to the options. Here you can see configure. Okay, here you can go to the shell, right? Yeah, let me go to the Python shell. See, in the run menu, there is a Python shell. Click on this. See, it is also what here? Python shell. Here also you can use the Python shell. So previous I connected to the Python shell using what? Yes, guys, using what? I connected to Python shell using what?
Command
Previous.
prompt.
Command prompt. Are you following my class? Yeah. I connected to the I connect to the Python shell using what? Command prompt. Now one more way is there, using the IDLE also. This IDLE is a, just now I said it is an editor actually, Along with that, which also offers the shell, and this also we can get whenever we install the Python software. You don't need to install it separately. So whenever you install the Python software, this ideally also automatically available in your system. Okay, this will come along with the Python software only. Now it is one more way to interact with the Python shell. Here also same. Just now whatever I done, let me repeat here also. So like welcome to Python. Let's write here Python full stack. Okay. So A equal to value, print A value. B equal to 20, print B value. Then add equal to A plus B, print add value. See, it is a little bit colorful. This, if you connect to the Python shell using the command prompt means that you can see they're only black and white. Okay, but here little bit colorful here. That is the difference. Okay, remaining everything is same. So now this is what actually interactive mode. One way of writing the Python instructions is using the Python shell, that is the interactive mode. Why we are calling here interactive mode means here just we are interacting with the Python software. Like you are typing the instruction and you are pressing enter button, that is executing. Same way again you are typing one more instruction, it is executing. It's just like an interaction. Interaction with one person, for example. How you are going to interact? You are going to talk, other person is going to respond. Again you are going to talk, is going to respond like that. Same way, this interactive mode will work. Means the Python shell will work like that, just like an interaction process. Okay. So without saving your file, we can run it. That is the advantage of this Python shell. It is introduced very first time in the Python programming only. Okay, now that is what this facility is available right now in Python. Okay, later they introduce in Java also. Okay, because they copied from this Python paper. Okay, generally any companies, they will copy the products, right? Same way, this Python shell first introduced in Python only. Later, other programming people has created this Python shell in their programmings. Okay, right. Fine. Next is what? Batch mode. What is batch mode? Okay, batch means what generally? Batch means group. Okay.
Yes.
Batch means here group. In the batch mode, we are going to write the what? Python code. Means we are going to write the set of Python programs. I mean, set of lines of program. We can save it and we can run it. Let me show that one. Now here, we can go to the file menu. You can choose here new file. Choose here new file. Now see here, this is a file. Now here you can write a program. Let's write a program. For example, same. Welcome to Python. Welcome to Python full stack. And let's write one more instruction here. So Python by, I'm writing my name. So Venugopal Chari. So these two lines of code I written. After writing, let's save this. I am saving. Control S also you can use. On the desktop, I am saving it. On the desktop. Okay. Let me save with a name. I am giving one name. For example, test.py. Okay. Okay. I want to what? Save this file with a name. The name is what here? Test.py. Okay. Now I am saving where? On the desktop. Click on the save. Click on the save. Fine. So after saving, we can run it. There is one option is there, run module. There is one option is there, run module, or you can also use a shortcut key F5. Okay. Click on this option. Now see the output in the Python shell only. Welcome to Python full stack. So Python by Venugopalchar. Is it clear, guys? This is what actually batch mode. Here I am writing set of statements or set of instructions at a time, and I am saving, and then I am running this program. Okay, now? Right.
Multiple program we use this one. Sir?
Sorry?
I mean, like multiple program for executing multiple programs, we should use this one.
So let me explain. Let me explain. Okay. Now see, this file is created where on the desktop. Okay. What is the file name I created? What is the file name? Is
Test.py.
test. Okay. Yeah. So test is one file here. Okay. 1 minute. I saved where. Let me check it. Test.py. Okay. Okay. See, this is a program, right? I saved on desktop. Suppose now if you want to create one more file, what you do, you can choose new file again. Choose new file. Okay. Now here, let me do the addition of the two values. X equal to 5, Y equal to 10. Let me print the X value, then Y value, and I want to do the addition also. Z equal to A plus B, sorry, Z equal to X plus Y. Then you can print Z value. Now we can save it. Without saving, you cannot run this. First, you have to save it. You can use Control S shortcut key also. I am saving on desktop. Now this time, I am saving as add.py. See, every Python file contains one extension .py. One extension what here? .py. Because every file contains some extensions. Like image file contains .jpg, .png, okay, and music file contains .mp3, video file contains .mp4, right? Like that. Every PDF file contains .pdf, MS Word file contains docx, right? Like that. Same way, Python file also contains one extension that is a .py. So that you have to save it as .py. Okay. However, save as type in the bottom is Python files is there. So that if you don't give .py also, it will save it as a Python file only. Okay. So, but every time, whenever you want to save this file, make sure that here save as type should be Python files. Okay. Or you can give .py. Anyone. Now you can click on the save button. Now this one also saved. Means here I written the set of statements. I saved with a name add.py. Now we can run it. Run module. Or you can use shortcut key F5 also. Run it. Now see, the output is visible here. 5, 10, 15. But I want to display with some message. Let's print like this. X value is next. Y value is next here. Addition is. Okay, now? Now save. Once again, I will run this. This time you can see the output with some messages like this. Understood, guys? X value is 5, Y value is 10, and addition is what here? 15. Here you can use single quotes or double quotes. In Python, it's not a strict rule. You can also use your single quotes to print the message like this. The message you can print using the single quotes or double quotes. And also one more thing, semicolon also optional. These semicolons I did not write here. See, even if you write also, there is no problem. Putting the semicolon is actually extra burden to the developer or programmer. So these are optional actually. See, but in other programming, If you forget putting the semicolon end of the statement, you will get lot of errors. Especially for the learners, very beginners, they will make the mistake. They will forget the putting the semicolons. So that for simple program also you will get the 10 plus errors also at a time because of the semicolon only. But here Python, it will not like that. Even if you forget the semicolon also, that is optional actually. That is optional. If you want, you can use or not required. But you can use this semicolon when, suppose, whenever you want to. Suppose I want to use this xy in the same line. Xy in the same line. At that time, you can separate this semicolon. Here it is not end, it is not required, but in the middle it is required. Same this one also, print off. Yes. Here in the between these two print statements, semicolon is must. In this case, semicolon is must. But generally we write the statement step by step only. At the time, semicolon is not required. If you want to type the instruction the single line like this, you can separate them semicolon. Semicolon is just like a full stop in a paragraph. So that its meaning is one statement is ending. One statement is ending. Okay, that is the meaning of this. Now see, I'll save and I will run this once again. Okay, see now. Is it clear, guys? Any doubts in this? This is what actually batch mode, right? Why we are calling batch is set? Because batch means set of statements, not one statement. Set of statement. Now here, set of statements are there. Okay. Statement 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 statements are there now. Every statement is terminating with semicolon. If any line that is terminating with semicolon means that is one statement. Okay. Now here total how many statements are there? You can count here. 6 statements are there. Okay. This is called what? One batch, one group, one file. Now, already I saved it. Now, this is what a batch mode. I hope it's clear for you. What is interactive mode and also what is batch mode? Is it clear, guys?
Yes.
So if you want to run a
Interact-
program, always open that particular py file and then we have to run it. That is the
Yeah.
only method we need to run it.
So basically, whenever you want to write the multiple lines of code,
Mhm.
okay, multiple lines of code, you can open the ideally, you can create the file, you can save it, then you can run it.
Okay. So for each project, it should have many number of files, py files.
Yes.
Okay. And then everything we can keep it in one folder so that the folder we can use it like that.
Yes. We'll see that step by step. Don't worry. Today just we started.
No. Yeah.
Good.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just one data set.
Yes.
So like the set of statements can be executed in this interactive mode, like in command prompt.
Yes. We also can do that one. Set of statements also we can execute in Python shell at a time.
But yeah, that is optional. Like that is one thing. This is one thing. Yeah, we can use these two modes, right?
Yeah, we can do there also, but generally we don't use Python shell to run multiple statements at a time. Okay.
Okay.
Fine. So any other doubts? That we'll see, because if you want to run because right now if I type the statement like, because these are the single statements, so these are executing at a time. I mean immediately after pressing enter button, immediately it's running. Suppose we have some if statements, loop concepts, all these things. Okay, there whenever if you want, okay, whenever we start that statements you can write here like a group, you can run it at a time. That is possible in the Python shell also. But it is little bit inconvenient whenever you want to execute group of statements in the Python shell. Okay, no worries. But if you want, you also can use the Python shell to run the group of or set of statements. Okay, but basically this interactive mode, as I said, That is used to execute the instructions immediately without saving your file. Immediately, without saving your file. Immediately, if you want to test, if you want to run your Python code, you can use your what? Interaction. And if you want to write set of statements and if you want to save it and if you want to use that in the future, then you can use what? Batch. Is it clear, guys? Okay. And I said for the batch mode, you can go for ideally. Okay, ideally, just now I said no. So you can go to the ideally. There you can type the program, you can save, and you can run it. What is the meaning of here? Module, run module, one name is there, right? One option is there. See, remember this term, however, there is a separate topic is there, module. Module means every Python file is called your module. Remember, very, very important terminology. I can ask this question maybe later also. Okay. Every Python file means every file which is having an extension .py, that is called your module. Simply Python file is called your module, sir. That's it. Okay, now run module means you are running the Python file or you are running the Python program. You can use shortcut key F5 also here. Okay, now for the first few days, I am going to use this ideally to run the basic programs because next we are going to start the fundamentals after 2 days. After 2 days, I am going to start the fundamentals part 2. There we are going to do the some practical, practical coding. Okay, we are going to write some programs. So that part also I am going to show in ideally one. Then after that, I am going to show to you one real-time IDE also. Real-time IDE. There we are going to, create our programs. We can save. Even we can also create the projects as well. Okay. So that real-time IDE also I am going to show to you later. Once if we complete the fundamentals part 2, from part 3 onwards, part 3 means core Python topics. Part 4 is advanced Python topics. Okay. So core Python, advanced Python, all these programs we are going to write and execute in the real-time IDE. Okay. So we are going to use some different IDEs. Okay, now? So that is important to learn. So that will take some little bit time here. So just wait for that. Fine then. I hope it's clear for you. What is the interactive mode and also batch mode? Clear, guys?
It's clear.
Yeah. So fine then. So tomorrow don't miss. I'm going to explain the one more very, very important topic from the Python introduction part. Okay. Don't miss tomorrow also. So any doubts up to this? And today what you do, I think already you downloaded. So
Yes.
downloaded the Python software, right?
Yes.
Downloaded, and also installed. So check all these things, interactive and also batch mode today. A small task for you. Just write the simple programs. Just now I shown some addition program or some subtraction program, something. Just you try to create a file. You can save it, and you can test these Python instructions in a Python shell also. Okay, interactive mode and also batch mode both. You can do this activity today. That's it.
Shall I install IDLE as well or no need currently?
I said ideally, automatically you will get whenever you install the Python software.
Yes.
You don't need to install it separately. Okay, you can search it here in the in the search bar. You can search for ideally. Ideally, see here. Ideally app you are receiving that. This will come whenever you install the Python software. Okay, now that is here by default. You can see the batch mode. If you want, Python shell, you can go where here run option, run menu, Python shell. Okay, you can use your batch mode and also interactive both. Yes. Fine, guys. Any doubts? Today, anybody new? Anybody not attended yesterday?
Yeah, I am new.
Harita.
I'm
Okay, fine. Yeah.
I'm Harita.
Anybody? Okay, Harita. Understood. Okay, if anybody attended today first class, please take the recorded sessions. We discussed the demo sessions. 2 to 3 sessions has completed. I hope today also you understood Harita, right? Whatever
Yeah,
we discussed
little
today.
bit. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because
The
introduction is going on. We did not start the real, programming part. So, however, so first try to understand what is Python full stack, what is the purpose of this, everything we discussed in the demo sessions. Take those recording sessions, okay, now, and go to today once,
Okay.
okay, and attend tomorrow's session also.
Okay.
Fine, yeah. Fine then. So, okay, guys, if no doubts, you can leave the session, guys. Tomorrow we'll continue. Thank you. Have a nice day.